Assalamualaikum students, this is Shamsa Jabin and welcome to the Phys Maths concept. In this video, we will solve Cambridge IGCSE Paper 4 Extended May-June 2025 058042 question number 17. So let's read the question. Alex invests $400 at a rate of 2.3% per year. Simple interest. Find the total amount Alex have after at the end of 5 years. So in this question, this is clear that our rate is 2.3, right? Rate is 2.3 and the amount, starting amount is, investment amount is $400. So after 5 years, this is a simple interest, so it is obvious that it will be, for 5 years, our increment will be 5 times of this value, right? Our percentage increases. 5 times of 2.3%. So it will become 11.5%. Okay. So interest, how much interest is? Interest is calculated by means that it is 11.5% of 400, right? We know that percentage, for removing the percentage, we just need to divide it by 100, and in the place of off we get multiply by 400, right? So when you solve it, you will get the answer 46. Okay, students, what you guys think? This is the answer? No, this is not the answer. Why? Because we want total amount Alex have. Wait, I clear it, then I will. Yes, we have some. Okay. So in this question, what we need to find out, the total amount Alex have at the end of 5 years. We don't want the how much increment is. We want the total he get after 5 years. So after 5 years, total amount equals to 400, the starting one, plus the interest one, that is 46. So we get the answer 446. So the 446 is the answer for this part. Now let's read the next part. Virat has, I am changing the color, yes. Okay, Virat has $100 to spend. In February, he spends 5x. In March, he spent 10% more than he spends in February. And in March, he spends 10% more he spent in March. So at the end of the April, Virat has 33.80 remaining. Starting is 100, and at the end of the April, he has 33.8. Find the value of x. So one by one we will solve it and then discuss it. Okay, so the starting amount is $100. We know that one, right? This one is, this one is starting and this one is remaining. Okay, so let's discuss the first. In February, he spent x, right? In March, he spent 10% more than he spent in February, right? So we know that when we have something more, it means we need to add it in the 100, right? So 100, normally we have 100%, right? When we have increment, it means we have 10 10% add in it. And if they ask you if we have a loss of 10%, less than, if he is in this question, if they ask you in March he spent 10% less than he spent in X, then we need to subtract it. But here they are asking us for more, means we need to add them. So 100 plus 10% of X, right? Then March, April. In April he spent again 10% more, means 100 plus 10% of he spent in March, means 10% of not X, not February, he spent in March. So I will solve it one by one and then tell you. It means that 110% of X, right? So it means 110 divided by 100 times X, it will give you answer 1.1x, right? So we will put this value here. So what we get, again 110% of 1.1x. So again it is 110% will be removed, it will give you 100 multiplied by 1.1 times x, right? When you solve it, you will get 1.1 whole square x, and it will give you answer 1.21x, right? Okay, so I am just circling the total spends. He spent X in February, he spends 1.1x in March, and he spent 1.21 in April. Okay, now let's write the equation for the whole investment. So the starting one is, so at the end of April, we started with the 100 minus expenditures of February plus March plus April, and this will, when we subtract all the expenditures, all the spendings from the 100, we get the answer 33.50. This is given in the question, not 5080, right? Okay, now let's make some space. I am removing this part. Just now our next step is just to solve the equation, right? So we will substitute the values and we will resolve it for the x. Okay, now 100 minus, this step is continue. Okay, 100 minus February one is x plus 1.1x plus 1.21x, and this will equals to 33.8, right? So it will give you the answer 100 minus 1.1, 3.38, no, 3.31, 3.31x equals to 33.8. just subtract 100 from both sides, you will get minus 3.31 x 3.31x equals to 33.8 minus 100. So it will be 3.31x equals to minus 66.2. And when you divide it, x equals to subtract, cut the negative signs, you get 66.2 divided by 3.31, and x equals to 20. So it means how much he spent in February? He spent just $20, right? This is the value